What's up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome back to Cloak and Stagger. Tonight we're going to be playing some more Dungeons and friggin' Dragons. We have been doing this campaign for what? This is well, hold on. Before we get ahead of ourselves, thank you for joining us. I'll be your DM for the evening, Mr. Moose. As always, we're joined with our lovely, lovely group, our lovely cast of freaks and more freaks. Thank you for joining us. Yes. We've been doing this for... Is this session 5 for the stream. Session 6 total. Session 5 for the stream. Episode 5. Well, good grief. Goodness gravy. Well, I guess what we'll do, just like always, we'll do a quick recap of what happened last week, and then we'll pick up where we left off. So, last week, our group went further, deeper into the cellars under the Tressendar Manor in search of either a body or of Yarno Albrecht, Sildar Hallwinter's friend, but more importantly, to find the leader of the Red Brands who have been terrorizing the city of Phandelver that we've been taking refuge in for the past few days. Going deeper in, they came face to face with a pretty terrible creature that seemed to speak to them through their minds, but all it seemed it really wanted was food. Meat. Bring me meat, and we'll be friends. So, long story short, the group struck a deal. And they said, we will bring you all of the Red Brand bodies we kill, and in return, you'll let us come and go as we please. And it seemed as though that was the agreement, and they proceeded further through unharmed. At which point they kicked in every door they encountered from then on, which was the right thing to do because they caught a group of drunken Red Brands gambling at the table, which they made short work of and fed to the monster. They then made their way up north into some sort of alchemy room. There was a bunch of vials and just everything there you would need to brew potions or anything like that. And then kicked in one final door to find the leader of the Red Brands, Glasstaff, who, coincidentally, had a staff that was also, at the very dome of it, made of glass. Glasstaff also turned out to be Sildar Hallwinter's friend, Yarno Albrecht. After a short fight, he tried to run. The group chased him down, and they have now pinned him to the ground after he tried to pop an invisibility potion and escape and failed. And that brings us to tonight. So, you all are currently standing just above a very weakened Yarno, or Glasstaff, however you want to refer to him, as I believe Uthal came up and put his foot on his chest was the last thing that he did to make sure that he didn't get up. What would we like to do?
He's not going anywhere.
Stupid Glasstaff shouldn't run. Don't run. And I'll just kick him in the leg.
Oh, my good gentleman, it's better than being killed.
Well, wait. I'll look around, everyone. We weren't going to kill if he surrendered. Yes? Just interrogate? Yes?
That's what I heard, says Glasstaff.
Maybe. Probably not.
We should just figure out what he was doing and then kill him.
Good idea.
Sildar says, that's a great idea, and sort of steps forward and pulls his new longsword out and points it at the throat of Yarno and says, Why? Why have you done this? Why have you betrayed the order? And Yarno just sort of gives him a little smile and looks around at the rest of you. And basically, in few words, money, my friend. Riches. The Lord's Alliance doesn't pay as good as, well, other entities.
Entity. Black Spider? Yes?
His eyes dart over to you. Be careful who you speak that name to, friend.
Yes. Ugris will speak it to you. Please. This is nice way. Who is Black Spider?
I don't know everything about the gentleman, but I suppose, under the threat of death, I have no choice but to tell you. He sort of looks around. Do you mind, perhaps, taking your foot off of my chest, good sir? He just kind of leans his head back. Fine. Look, all of this kidnapping, killing, this unpleasant business, I was sent here to create a police force, yes, to try and civilize this town. That's what the Lord's Alliance sent me here to do, but, well, let's just say the Black Spider made a more convincing offer. Power, money, wealth, riches. But I couldn't pass it up. I'm sorry, Sildar. But I didn't have much of a choice once I got in too deep with the spider. You see, he promised to share the secrets of me with the Forge of Spells. The secrets of this Forge of Spells with me. In exchange for my help and my loyalty. So for one reason or another, he sent me here to wreak havoc on this little town. I can tell you just a few things about him because I only know a few things about the gentleman. He's a drow. And looking around at some of your more confused faces, he says, a dark elf.
Okay.
No need to be racist.
He says, look, his web extends very far, and his contacts are many. He even sent bugbears here to, I don't know, help keep the population in check. But that's neither here nor there. But let's just say he's searching for the same thing you are.
Gundren?
No,
Cave.
the cave.
Mine.
And,
Heart attack
Or
killer?
the same thing I am.
and
Right.
at that point, Sildar steps up again. Who else knows? Who else knows you are in on this? Who else have you betrayed? Who have you turned? And go ahead.
I pushed my foot a little harder on him.
I can't speak with your giant friend pressing on my chest.
That
So-
sounds like a you problem and not a me problem.
Sildar glances up at you, Uthal, and seems to motion just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Okay, just a little bit, and I lift up my pinky toe and my boot.
You feel him
Why,
kind of...
Sildar? Do you want to let your friend run away again?
he looks around
No comment?
literally...
Okay.
He looks around literally at all of you surrounding him with multiple weapons pointed right at his face, as well as a foot on him. I don't think he's going anywhere, but I need to know who else And Glasstaff replies, "No one else knows. This was strictly my doing. The council is completely unaware. They think that I've come down here and was either killed or kidnapped."
Does it seem like he's trying to withhold something while he's telling us all this? Like he's picking and choosing specific things to tell us?
Make an insight check. Very good. He seems like he's being pretty forthcoming with you. It doesn't seem like he's necessarily withholding information so much as he just doesn't know everything.
Okay.
So he's laying prone, or not prone, but on his back, on the ground. There's a satchel next to him as well as his staff there, and he sort of looks over at his staff and over at his satchel, and then just sort of sighs and says, "Look, I've told you all I know, but if it's any consolation, there may be more information in my chambers, but I wouldn't suppose you would consider letting me go." Sildar says, "Not just no, but hell no! You are going back to Neverwinter, and you are going to face trial, and you will rot in prison until the day you die. And we will interrogate you and make sure there's nothing else you're withholding from us."
No audio here?
Mm?
Oh. I was reading the chat, but they said that they're DJing.
Oh, it's Nick.
So, yeah.
What
I'm
up,
just wanting to
Nick?
make sure everything is good.
Yeah, well, we'll type him a message.
Shut up.
Happy DJing. Thanks for being here.
Eurus.
There we go.
Eurus.
Yes.
Ask him about cave.
Okay. Yar, no.
Oh, we lost somebody.
Kira's gone.
We lost Akira.
Misclick. Maybe. Yes.
Maybe.
Ulrich,
to
you
hit-
ask him about cave?
You need to hit the video button again. Love the silence.
It shows Susan is Moose.
Yes,
I'm gone now.
You need to hit the video button on Discord.
Why? I didn't hit anything.
You need to hit the video button on Discord.
But I didn't push any buttons.
You need to hit the video button on
I'm
Discord.
doing it. I
There
didn't do
she
anything.
is.
I didn't do anything. I didn't break anything. I didn't touch anything. Why did I have to hit the video button? I didn't close out of anything. I did nothing.
You disconnected,
Nothing.
and when you came back,
Wow.
I don't know.
Their first
Look,
day.
I'm
look.
innocent.
We've got the receipts. The internet has the receipts.
I'm clipping it as we speak.
I didn't push any buttons. Nothing. I closed nothing.
All right, let's get back to it. We believe
Anyways.
we believe you.
Yarn,
No, you
yarn,
don't.
yarn, no. Do you know anything about the magic mines? Yes, the what mines? Enchanted mines? No.
The Wave Echo Mines.
The Wave Echo mines. Yes.
Yes. I know that they're lost. And I don't know where they are. My good friend.
Oh. He,
However-
does not. Oh, wait. He might know.
As I said before, there might be more information in my quarters.
We will go there then. Yes, but Sildar.
Yes.
You will take Yarno to Neverwinter? Yes? No kill?
First, I'm going to take him to the Town Master's Hall and throw him in the cells beneath it. I can't knowingly by myself transport someone like, and he looks down very disdainfully, Glasstaff all the way to Neverwinter without backup. So I will send for someone to come and help me escort him back to Neverwinter, and he will face the Lord's Alliance.
Okay. Urus will be new Glasstaff, and I'll pick up the Glasstaff.
When you pick up the
Oh, boy.
staff,
Ruh-roh.
it feels almost like it hums with power a little bit, but you're not quite sure exactly what's going on with it at the moment.
I'll just look at it for a second, and then I'll just stow it away, keeping that in mind.
Okay, you just kind of put it on your back. It's a full-size staff, so it's taller than you when you have it on the ground.
I'll position it to where like it's almost like a counterweight above me. So let's put it
Okay.
up in that area.
Okay.
So
I will take him to the Town Master's Hall if you want to keep looking around here.
What about the bag? I'll point at the bag.
I'll pick up the bag and just open it up, aiming it at Uthal.
That
Inside, you see some coins. You see maybe some clothing, and then it looks like there's an empty vial in there, but then another vial with some sort of red liquid in it.
What is red liquid? Yarno.
It's a healing potion.
Okay, I believe. Healing potion, Uthal.
okay.
And looking in there, you probably see about 50 gold.
Dang.
Looked like kind of a go bag, getaway, escape bag with a change
go
of
bag.
clothes, some gold, an invisibility potion. In your mind, you almost envision him saying, "And I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for that pesky kobold and his lucky dagger strike."
Does Sildar need help taking to town hall or good?
I should be fine. I believe we've handled most of the red brands here.
Right.
You all go check out his quarters, see what you can find, and meet me back at the Town Master's Hall.
Okay.
And at that point, you see Sildar go to pick up. He sheathes his sword and leans down and goes to lift Glasstaff up from the floor, but can't with Uthal's foot.
Oh.
And he sort of looks up at you
Right.
and says, "Do you mind?"
Yes. I go.
Okay. And the two of them exit the way that you all came in, leaving you all standing there where you were before.
Okay.
So, who wants to bet that old Sildar lets his old buddy Yarno just scot-free?
Why would Sildar do this?
Well, Sildar wanted to just talk to him and let him run on by. So, I mean, look, if you're not a betting person, you don't have to bet. I just trust Sildar a little less now than what I originally did.
Oh.
Well, we can check on him later, right?
Right.
Yes. Check the Yarno's room. Yes, we should check Yarno's room.
Right. It's on the list. It's in my head and not on the sheet of paper. It's in my head.
Before we go, I have an idea, and I'd like to go into that room that we rested in,
Mm-hmm.
and grab that bag of body parts that Uthal took care of
Okay, you do.
and carry it with me.
Okay, you have a bag of body parts that you're dragging behind you now.
Well, I took the gold. Does anybody want this other stuff?
Looks like you could use that health potion.
Who?
You.
You.
You were not specific, but I will take it. What about the empty one and the clothes and the bag? Who wants this?
I'll take the clothes. I may be
Okay,
able
cool.
to use those
Here's
as a,
everything.
as a disguise.
Just take it all.
Here you go. You got it. Let me put this in my bags. Is it just a standard?
Yeah, just regular healing potion.
Now, when we go back, do we want to go the secret way or do we want to pass through that monster again? That's why I grabbed this.
And he
And
holds
I
up
hold the bag.
the bag.
Bag of bodies.
It's still dripping with blood.
Maybe, and this is long shot. Yes. Maybe we make new deal with Monster. Offer more meat if he lets us look for shinies in Chasm. Yes.
It's worth a shot.
Shinies?
You mean gold?
Woodcutter family dead down there. Yes. Maybe rings, necklace. Maybe.
Yeah, those families dead.
If that is what Urus wishes to do.
We still need to find Gundren. Maybe?
Yes.
Also, the ride-off.
10T, you ask Monster. Yes.
I can give it a shot.
Do you think red brands are done? Are we done with red brands or no?
Yes. Urus may deal with someone for healing potions. If deal with red brands, maybe bring a head back. Gross. Yes.
Right. We don't really know how many of them there are. Also, I forgot how many of them we killed.
A lot.
Right. Maybe we go tell person, hey, we killed lots of them. Is that good enough or what?
In most exchange, proof needed.
Urus, you hear a voice in your head. Returned, not dinner, you have. You, not dinner, but returned, you have.
Go in 10T head. Yes, not Urus. No, I'll start pointing.
You hear some sort of rubble shifting around as something moves off in the distance. And then 10T in your head, you hear, you bring food.
Yes, I have 2 bodies here. I was curious to see if maybe we could check the chasm for anything shiny that you don't want down there.
Oh, well said, 10T.
A deal. Food for shiny, yeah?
Yeah, and you still will, let us live?
Where food?
I grab bag and I'll kind of like hold it out in front. I said, "There's two nicely semi-fresh bodies in here."
So, as you hold it out, you hear the noise of rocks sort of crumbling down as something's climbing up the side of the crevice. And after a couple of moments, you see this creature actually fully come out of the crevice and stand face to face with you. And he is full on your size, maybe a little taller. that looks like that again, and seems to just glare at you with its eye and look at the bag, and he sort of leans forward with his nostrils, and he reaches out and slowly grabs the bag and pulls it towards him and walks very calmly this way. And as he disappears into the shadows, you hear him whisper in your mind, "The shinies, they are yours."
Oh, okay, guys. I think we're good to go to get the shinies. Down in the cavern.
Do we have like a time
Okay.
limit? Do we have like 5 minutes? Grab what you can.
Hold on. Let me ring. Ring. I'm not getting anything, so we should probably go as quick as possible.
Urus very lightweight. Uthal can lower into chasm with rope. Yes.
Already on it.
So you're lowering a rope down? Okay. How long is your
Tie it
rope?
around. I got 50 feet.
Okay. After about 20 feet, you feel it hit the ground below.
Cool. I'll like wrap it around me and. Okay.
All right. I'll just start. I'll grab on the rope, start climbing down. I imagine I don't really pull on him that hard since he's a big tough boy.
It's there may as well just be just the rope.
I'll climb
be
down the rope.
careful. Be careful. You're not careful.
I'll go down as well to give Urus a hand.
I'll brace for this.
I'm less than 200.
And every
Just
so
be
often,
careful.
you hear in the distance the sound of kind of gnashing and gnawing and chewing, just in the distance.
How's
Sounds
it
like
going?
someone's having a good dinner.
And those of you who were descending the rope, it doesn't take you long. You make it down to the bottom.
What once I hit the bottom, I imagine there's probably bones and stuff like right under us, and I have dark vision, so I should be able to see all right down here.
Mhm.
What do I see?
So, getting a good look at this, it varies in width from anywhere from 5 to 10 feet. It looks like you could probably have actually climbed, like the actual walls themselves looks like they could be climbed even without a rope. But it doesn't look too terribly dangerous. What catches your attention the most, though, is the fact that at the bottom of here, it feels unnaturally cold. It's been pretty, it's damp in here, but at the bottom, it's almost like it's winter cold at the bottom of this.
Does it feel colder moving north or south, or just equal?
Equal. At the last thing you notice is just probably a couple of dozen either bodies or remains of bodies and bones laying around. Some of them half-eaten. But it seems as though like the cold almost keeps these bodies well preserved to just munch on, like almost like its own refrigerator down here.
That is
Gross.
convenient. I guess. Okay. Time to rummage through gross bodies and piles. Yes. 10T. Let's start rummaging. Start going,
Absolutely.
just moving these bodies around, just looking for anything we can find.
Okay. So it doesn't take you too long, since the crevice isn't that wide. You catch a glimpse of a chest underneath the bridge, the northern bridge. Of course, the southern bridge is collapsed. So the only remaining bridge, you see a chest.
Triggered.
Oh, that is much bigger than what Urus expected. No, I'll just go up to it. Is it what are we looking at here?
Wooden chest, bound with iron. There is a lock on the front. That doesn't look like out of the ordinary or anything.
I open it.
You do.
Okay, all right. No
And
locks. Good.
this thing seems to be just kind of stacked with stuff, actually.
Ooh.
You find, as you count it out, 160 silver, 120 gold. You find 5 malachite gems, which are worth about 15 gold apiece. You find 2 more healing potions. And it doesn't necessarily interest you too much, but laying on top of all this is an extremely ornate longsword inside of a scabbard. And on the side of the scabbard, the name Talon is inscribed into it, Talon. And the hilt is worked into like the shape of a bird of prey, like an eagle with its outspread wings.
Wow.
Many items. I'll yell up from the chest. 10T, help carry. Yes.
Yeah, maybe we can just tie it to the rope and have Uthal pull it up.
Bring whole chest.
You
It
know,
seems-
Now we have 2 chests.
you know how Uthal is with carrying chests around.
Okay, we ask. Uthal, we have chests with stuff. Do you want whole chest or just stuff?
Why do you have to ask me? You know what I
Okay, 10T knows Uthal well.
want.
Okay, we tie rope. Yes. And I'll start dragging the chest poorly across the ground.
Okay, and it's a little more difficult than normal because you're having to not only drag it across the ground, but also across corpses and bones.
Uthal,
I could have helped you pick that up.
Urus was
are
helping
you cold?
help.
No, I am what you call. Well, I don't know what it is you call, but I don't really get cold.
I mean, I don't really either, but it's a bit cold in here.
You know, I come from mountains, so like the mountains are like really cold compared to this.
Oh,
This is like whatever.
okay.
I don't mean that in a negative way. It's not like cold though.
We'll tie the chest to the rope at the bottom nicely to where even if it leans, it's not gonna like tilt and start falling
Sure.
or something. And once
Sure.
I'm done tying it, I'll just sit on top of it.
Okay. Uthal, you can see down far enough and well enough to see all of this happening.
Okay, you tell me when.
10T, you want to climb first? Yes?
You go ahead and pull that up and just have him send back down the rope.
Okay. Ready. Now tug on the rope twice.
Is it just you?
In the chest.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh.
chest.
Oh, okay, never mind. Was gonna do something, but I won't. I'll pull it up slowly.
You hear the chest scraping along the side of the wall. Eventually,
I'll try to adjust to like hold it out further.
and doesn't take too long, but eventually you get Urus and the chest up to the top of the crevice.
Perfect. I assume T is next, and I just after untying the chest, I'll throw it back down.
That I'll grab.
Okay, you make your way up.
No.
Chest has many good things if Susan and Uthal want to look. Yes.
Yeah, it's like I already know what's in there, but I will look.
Uthal,
So you find everything
Are you-
that I listed in there.
Hey?
are you
I-
gonna get everything out of there?
No.
No? Do you want the healing potions?
No. I already got one. Anybody can take these.
If does anybody want these healing potions? I don't
Here,
know why,
have.
but I seem to like them.
I'll put it in her face.
How many were there? 2?
2.
There were 2.
Susan has the biggest of smiles on. I don't know why, but Susan loves healing potions.
One of you should take this other one.
Uris will hang on to a healing potion.
Okay, great.
Also, maybe extra coin. Yes, personal shopping. And I'll just skim off like 30 gold.
Yes, go ahead. Let me update my inventory of what you got. Yeah.
You have that all marked down on your sheet?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to erase it off mine then so we don't mess that up.
All right.
Yeah, no double
ma-
dipping.
10T, maybe take bird sword. Yes.
I could take bird sword, but honestly, I'll probably end up seeing how much it's worth, and if it's worth enough gold, then I might just sell it.
Oh,
Yeah, you or you could take it. I'll point to not yours.
So this sword looks extremely ornate. Very fancy.
money sword. Yes, maybe money sword. 10T is right.
Could be good for killing sword.
Uthal will carry chest. Yes.
You know what?
Okay.
Do you want me to have the sword, Uthal? Is that what you're getting around to?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, if you like your weapons, it's great. It's just, it's fancy, so maybe it's fancy at killing people, or maybe it's just a fancy sword.
I'll look at it for a little, see if I like it or not.
Could
Okay,
be fancy
so
killer.
you
I'll
being
study
the
it.
first person out of everybody to lift this sword up and even give it a second look, no matter how fancy I describe it being, pull it just out of the scabbard just a little bit, and you see the name Talon inscribed on it as well. The eagle, like basically the part, the hilt that comes out is shaped like an eagle or a hawk, some sort of bird of prey. And in your hands you hold a +1 longsword.
Oh,
It's a good fancy killer sword.
good to
Cool.
actually look at sword, Susan. Good job. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Would you like to keep that, Susan?
It's a +1 to everything.
Does Susan use shield? Urs does not know.
Yes.
Oh, good. Good for Susan then. Yes. Sword and shield.
All right.
I will
now-
hold on to Talon's sword.
Okay, 1 second. I've added a +1 longsword to your inventory.
Jealous.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yarno's office. Yes.
You think that was the place that you almost blew yourselves up at? Or
Urs does not remember blowing
you
up.
were
No
doing
comment.
this, you were doing all this. Look at me. I'm the potion guy. And then
No comment. No
No.
comment.
Oh, the alchemy. Yes. Urs would still do it. Do not dare him.
I dare you to be responsible.
This is challenge.
Challenge accepted. What now? What do we do?
Where is everybody? Yes. Come.
I'm coming. I'm
Who's-
coming. How did you get so far ahead?
I'll take
I
the
can't
chest.
see. I can't see. Help me.
Hmm?
It's dark. I can't see. Master Urus, why did you leave me? Master Urus! Master
can
Urus, I
actually
can't see.
See in the dark now if you'd like to hold on to me and I'll guide the way.
Is there
Thank
no
you.
light?
I don't have light.
My axe is lit if you lit it. It's not if you did not.
Refresh your page. You should be able to see.
It looks like it's still lit. So we are
Just
fine.
kidding. I can totally see.
Ha ha ha, fooled you.
Urus, I just didn't like you running off without me is all.
Sideshow's here all week.
Urus is
You-
sorry.
You're supposed to be Master Urus, and you just left Susan. It's not
Continue
nice.
you hanging back? Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Kind of want to stand in the hallway away from the explosions. But let's go in here and check out this area.
I'm gonna just start picking up different books and using my special eyes to read whatever I can about some black spider stuff.
Sure. So, looking through these piles of notes, it looks like most of them are very similar to the notes you found in the alchemy room, in that he's trying to figure out how to make some kind of potion or chemical, something like that. There are a couple of notes addressing the state of Phandelver, and kind of who is kind of coming and going. That you see a couple of reports coming from places along the Tribor Trail, like the Cragmaw Cave. There's a letter there about, and it's very poorly written. It says, Cragmaw Cave attack, Cragmaw Cave kill, all dead, me go Cragmaw Castle, Clarg.
Very educated.
Until you see
Should have killed him.
one of these notes actually catches your attention because it actually it's rolled up, but it is sealed with a wax seal with a spider on it.
Oh, I'll open it up. Take a look.
Cool. So when you open it up, you can see that it actually was unsealed, but they had just rolled it back up and kind of pressed it until it stuck. But it reads as the following. Lord Albrecht, my spies in Neverwinter tell me that strangers are due to arrive in Phandelver. They could be working for the dwarves. Capture them if you can, but kill them if you must. But do not allow them to upset our plans. See that any dwarven maps in their possession are delivered to me with haste. I am counting on you, Yarno. Do not disappoint me. And then there is an emblem of a spider at the bottom.
They,
Additionally,
knew we
there's
were
another chest in this room.
coming. Oh.
I'm already over at it.
Neverwinter spies. Note here. Yes, they knew we were coming. Somehow. Yes.
That is not good.
They want us alive with our dwarven maps that we do not have.
We should go around telling everyone we have all the dwarven maps.
But-
Dwarven maps, we got them.
For sale.
5
for sale.
silver. 5 silver. Dwarven maps.
No, more like 5 gold.
5 platinum.
5 platinum. You can't look at map though, it's surprise map.
Were there
Yes.
ingredients in that book of what he was trying to combine to make something?
No.
Oh, okay. Uthal,
I would like to search the bed.
I'll be honest with you, there probably was, but I don't know.
Fair enough.
Eurus knows how to cast wish now, right?
So, yes.
No.
Is there anything hidden in the bed? You know.
You don't see anything hidden in the bed, but at the foot of the bed there is a chest.
I
What
would
is
like.
in this chest?
Yes. What is in the chest?
So Susan and Uthal both go up to the chest and flip it open at the same time.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Very Legends of Zelda style. So the chest is unlocked. So when you lift up to flip it, it doesn't flip the whole chest. It actually opens. So it's good that you checked that first. Good job, guys.
We surely check for traps.
Without a doubt.
It looks like just a hodgepodge of things that have been looted over the past couple of months since the red brands have taken over. You find, and if you want to count it out, it'll take a few minutes, but you find another 180 silver, another 130 gold. You find a silk pouch that's holding 5 carnelians, so precious stones, that look like they're worth about 10 gold each. And a couple other things. You find a perfect pearl sitting at the bottom of this. And you know pearls can fetch anywhere, depending on their quality, from 60 to 100 gold sold them to the right person.
Dang!
There are 2 scrolls rolled up at the bottom as well that seem to emanate some sort of magic.
Uto. The scrolls.
Yeah, what about them?
Aren't you curious? I grab one.
No, they're just paper. Who cares?
I want to open the first one. What do I see?
There's a lot of runes, and it's definitely an incantation of sorts. You've heard of these, almost kind of like pre-written spell scrolls.
What's the other one? I grabbed the other one.
You see
I just want to see it first,
you see
and then I'm
very similar.
Master Urus. Master Urus.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I put them behind my back. Urus. Who's your best friend?
Best friend.
Yes.
Hold on. Urus knows this. Hold on. No. It is Bounty Hunter Man. Yes, Urus, best friend Raid.
I see Urus. I take them back from behind my head, behind my body. It's too bad best friend is not Susan. Susan finds 2 scrolls that Urus would probably like with magic. But Susan is not best friend, so...
What do they do?
I don't know. I was going to give to Urus,
Is
but...
best friend. Yes. Susan.
Oh, what a coincidence. Here you go, Urus. Thank you.
Look around nervously as I take them.
Okay.
Thank you, Susan. Yes.
So
You're very welcome.
You open the first one, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And reading it, you're able to decipher actually that this scroll is a scroll of charm person.
Right. Scroll of charm person. All right, I'll roll that one up. Just kind of nod it a bit, and then look at the other one.
When you unroll the second one, you see similar symbols and words, but this one you're not sure what spell this does.
Ooh.
But I can read all the symbols and runes on it.
Yeah, but you're not familiar with this spell. It's not something warlocks typically would know. And in order to use a scroll, it has to be something that, just going by rules as written here, in order to use a scroll, that spell has to be available to your class.
Urus, what is second paper?
Even if you don't know it, it has to be available to your class.
This is charm person. Yes, make a person friendly. This other one, don't know.
Can you tell who it is for?
I'll blink my eyes, and looking at my runic eyes, I'll say, somehow no.
Can you read it? I point to Susan.
I'll turn.
I look at the
I'll tell you
paper.
what. Urus, make an Arcana check.
Arcana. Strangely, I'm not good at that.
Oh.
With the 19, he
But
says with the
19 will
19.
do it.
20.
So after just sitting there staring at this thing, you still can't really figure out. It's like you understand how to look at numbers, but if you look at a long algebra equation, like you don't really know what the answer is. But you're able to kind of piece enough of this together to figure out that it looks like it's probably a scroll of fireball.
Ooh.
Somebody's favorite spell in this chat.
I love it.
What? What?
Literally love it.
Who cast that?
Oh, maybe scroll of fireball. Yes, maybe.
I've got a friend, Luna, who would love it. It's her favorite. She's from
Well,
back home.
Could we sell it if we needed to?
Yes, sell many things. Need to go to a town that's bigger. Yes.
Well, we could go to that place that only I wants to go to, but
You want to go shopping, Utho? We will go shopping.
I do need some more arrows.
Where shopping?
The place to tell them about the boxes, the symbol on the box place.
Lion Shield?
The place
Shield?
that I don't understand what is.
Urus thinks this is not shop, but can check. Yes, we should go also, unless we shouldn't go.
We should go.
It's the coster, the lion image.
Okay, we go.
You got to be a part of them or whatever.
And you see Urus just stomp off.
Okay, well, okay.
I'm with you, Uthal. I need some more arrows.
Yes.
Urus walks so fast. Susan tried to keep up.
Yeah. Why are you running? I did not know this was competition.
I did not either. Urus, you speed walk.
Where are you going? Are we just leaving? Are we done here?
Urus power walk. And yes, unless why stay?
Well, you just walked off. We didn't know what you were doing.
You said you want to see Lionhead. Yes?
Yes.
Lionhead outside, not here.
Yes.
Okay, we go.
Oh, we're going there. Oh, okay.
Urus, I'm glad that you remember the way out because I would be lost. For
Urus
sure.
ran gauntlet after Yarno through here. I'll go outside.
Okay. So you make your way back outside. Let me switch us over here. And
I'm also
switch
pretty good
our
at memorizing places.
So, stepping back outside, I'll throw us back over to the Phandalin map here. And you are currently up here at the Tressendar Manor.
So, Uthal, yes.
Yes.
When you make it to Lion Shield, you talk. Yes?
If you sure, yes, I can do that. I'm just thinking of stuff we need to do.
Go with chests. Lay it down and show them that you mean business. Yes.
I mean, I can do that if you want to. I wasn't going to brag about how rich we were, but okay.
Wait.
Before we left the manor, I'm assuming you combined our two chests.
No, I need to go back to the inn and get the chest.
Oh, we left it at the end.
We get chests now. We double time towards the end.
Okay. Now, as you. No, you're good. You can keep going. You can keep going. I'll just say, as you're going, you're basically kind of catching looks from villagers that seem to just be like the.
You want to catch these hands?
Maybe
I'm
we're heroes.
indifferent about this.
Maybe everybody knows we saved them. We should say you're welcome.
And a couple of them that see you seem to kind of either just very quickly move out of your way. A couple of them actually very quickly step inside the door, or inside of their homes and kind of shut the door. But
Are we being followed?
You do make it to the Stonehill Inn.
Is anybody behind us?
Nobody that, at first glance looks out of the ordinary.
There's not like a group of red brains behind us? Like 8?
Make a perception check.
Oh boy.
Doesn't look like it.
They must be intimidated by my robotic figure. I'm going to use disguise self and make myself look like a taller Urus.
Okay.
Wow.
There. Now they'll think we're normal.
This is a good idea. Yes, I'll silent image myself to look that tall too.
Okay. You do.
Wow.
Susan is very confused. Urus, who are you? Urus.
I am
Urus?
Urus.
Urus, thank you.
We are heroes.
I don't.
Okay, back to the inn.
I don't know who's who.
So you're stepping into the
Stonehill.
Inn. Okay,
Mhm.
1 second. Let me pull it back up here. Jamie knows these struggles.
As we go in, I'll go back to my normal size as well. I'm gonna let go of my image.
Urus, that's you.
This is Urus' father. Yes.
Urus'
Yes, son.
father.
Entering the tavern, you see the same damn people that have been there this entire freaking time.
I'll go to the room.
Not much seems to have changed. And you see Mr. Stonehill sort of look at you and smile and greet you. Ah, welcome back.
Stonehill men. Red brands. All dead. Yes.
All dead?
At least we think so.
As in the last 30 seconds dead?
Did
no.
you see some in the last 30 seconds?
Few hours. Yes, few hours ago.
Maybe
Are
just
there
some
some-
stragglers. I assume you went up there to the old manor.
Yes, dealt with problem. Red brands. Dealt with red brands.
And what about that, you said you were going after their leader. What about him?
Oh, I'll turn and I'll just look at my back at the large Glasstaff on my back. Got souvenir. Yes.
Ah, so that's why they called him Glasstaff. Not too clever, those ones. But
Say.
I did hear quite the commotion go by as I couldn't really see. I only got a couple windows here, but sounded like some commotion going on towards the townmaster's hall. People cheering, clapping, that sort of thing.
Oh boy.
That is good. Say, old chap, you got some food?
What you looking for?
Anything. Food.
All right.
Everything. Food.
We'll go have a seat at the, I
Yeah,
guess
the
you can
party
eat here
platter.
at the bar. Here, all right, hold
Yeah.
on. You hear him, you see him kind of turn around to the back bar door, and he sticks his head around. Elsa, bring around the meat platter for him.
Yes.
What time
Comes
was it
back.
when we were coming in, roughly?
Since it was kind of hard to keep time for y'all down in the cellars, it's probably late afternoon at this point. It's probably about 4, maybe 5 p.m.
Dinner time. Perfect.
So
I look for my
tell
chest.
me what happened down there? And you find your chest, no problem.
We killed the red brands.
We killed
Yes.
them all.
Well, I don't think you killed them all. I saw a few of them running through the city, but hopefully that'll be the end of that.
Where
Maybe
were
we
they
can
going?
get some normalcy. I saw a couple duck into some houses. I saw some run out into the woods. I don't know. Maybe some of the red brands were folks that were living here. I'm not sure.
Disbanded. Yes. No more.
Maybe.
No, Uthal, no more. Shh, no more.
What? I say loud. What?
We eat meat platter and then go. Yes. Susan, leave again.
We lost Susan again.
She had to step out to go to bathroom.
Susan's back again. Susan hit the video button again.
So my thing, I realize it's crashing, JD.
Your Discord's crashing?
Yeah, because it did it the last time too, and I didn't realize what the issue was, but it was flashing orange, and then I guess that's what kicked me off. I don't know.
What was flashing orange?
The little Discord square.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, we'll take a look at it. And if it persists, we can,
Because it did that last time too, but I thought that like maybe it was just like a notification, like someone was like, Kira, blah blah blah. No,
Okay, we'll figure it out.
orange flash. Susan, go bye bye.
We'll just be ready next time, because that was actually really quick. You got back quick. That was good.
Yeah, I noticed it, and the first time it happened too, but I didn't make the connection.
That's
I
why
did
you go to
this time.
farmersonly.com. You make them connections.
Wow.
Farmers only.
Brought to you by Farmers Only. City
So
folk just don't get it.
a few minutes go by, and you see Elsa come out of the back with a big platter of meat, and kind of sprawls it out there before you. And Mr. Stonehill says, "Well, fellas, this one's on the house. You solved us a problem, and I can't thank you enough. Maybe we can get some sense of normalcy around here."
Keep these coming.
Yes.
I can't keep them coming for free, because then I'll have to go out of business, but this one's on the house.
I put down 5 gold on the table.
Now that's a different story. What do you want?
Keep these coming.
Elsa, go here. And she's like,
I go to-
okay.
I go to drink it, but I go to my long fake mouth, and it just kind of pours down on the table.
Mr. Stonehill looks at you and then looks over at you, Susan. Your friend have a problem there?
Yes. So what had happened was, when we were down fighting, he got slit in the throat just a little. So now when he drinks, it just kind of dribbles on down. It's a sore subject. He doesn't like to talk about it very much. But if he's enjoying his drink, then we should just let him enjoy it.
He says, right,
Yeah.
one moment. Sticks his head through the door. Elsa! Napkins! He comes back. That's no problem at all. He can drink however he wants to. You see
Good,
Elsa
good. Thank you.
run out of the back with a bunch of napkins and throws them on the counter, on the bar top, and then runs back into the kitchen.
Should
Thank
we
you.
rest here before we go shopping?
We could do shopping tomorrow.
It is mid-afternoon. Why?
It's time to drink and celebrate. I mean, we could go shopping while having beer.
Oh, you still got a few hours before the sun sets, so most of the shops and stuff will be open.
Should we go to Town Masters?
Mr. Stonehill, is there a rule about drinking in public or no? Is this Party City?
There's no rules that I'm aware of, at least nothing that Mr. Wester has decreed. Bless you.
Gesundheit.
Well, excuse me.
So eat your food and let's go. Yes.
Yes, road beers. That's what I just heard. Road beers.
I love me a good roadie.
Okay, so you're taking some time drinking. I'll say through this time you gain the benefits of a short rest. If you would gain anything from that.
I'm definitely eating a lot off of the party platter.
And it probably takes you about 30 minutes to clear the platter before you get full. You're feeling pretty good. Now what would everybody like to do?
Should we go to the Town Masters and then go shopping?
To meet with Sildar. Yes, this is probably a good idea. Yes, let's go. Goodbye,
Yes.
Stonehill.
I will go.
Thank
to
you
bathroom.
again. And if you need a place to stay tonight, the room's on the house as well.
Thank you. I'm gonna go to bathroom, but you guys go ahead. I'll catch up, okay? You go without me, but I'll be right there, I promise.
The
Okay.
he says the trench is out back.
Okay, great. Thank you for directions.
When you exit the building, you're greeted by a couple of familiar faces. Well, not necessarily familiar faces, but attire. There seem to be a few, you count 6 red brands standing around the front of the tavern. One of which is sort of sitting on top of a rock at a crossroads throughout the town. And one of them steps up to you and says, "Oh, so you think you can come in here and just interrupt our whole operation? Yeah, all right, that's right. You got Glasstaff. But who's to say I'm the next Glasstaff? Or that Tom over here, he's not the next Glasstaff." And he looks at the staff on your back, Urus, and he says, "Matter of fact, I think that belongs to me."
Guiding bolt.
That's Urus's.
Oh, shit.
And
All right.
so help me, if
Let's-
you don't shut your mouth about Master Urus, I will eat you myself.
Everybody, let's roll initiative. Remember to select your character before you click it.
Beep, 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 doo.
Ooh.
Jonathan, I wonder why my
will
thing
be right
keeps
back.
failing.
I wouldn't be able to tell you, but we can figure it out. T, Susan, Urus, Uthal. All right, so we got everybody. And we'll put this in descending order. We'll go ahead and let your guiding bolt go off since you just threw it there in the moment. Urus.
That's a ranged spell attack. You want me to just throw it?
Go for it. Who are you aiming at?
The closest dude who's talking some shit.
Okay. Let's see. That was a lot of numbers there. That's an attack roll.
Yep, 14.
Okay. That is going to hit. So is that 16 radiant damage?
Yeah.
Okay. As this guy is mid shit talking you, he literally bursts into these white flames, and you hear his speech actually turn into a loud, just shrieking cry as he falls to the ground and his flesh melts off of his bones, and all that is left is a smoking husk as he hits the ground dead.
Does that have any effect on his allies around him?
That's what I'm checking right now.
Nice and charred for Susan.
How sudden?
Who's Pooh Brain?
Oh, Pooh
Hello.
Brain in the house. So after seeing that, you see this gentleman here just say, they're the real thing. They're the real thing. I'm not. This isn't worth it. And he just darts off down the street, out of sight. Additionally, you hear footsteps from behind the house, also clip-clopping pretty fast away and disappearing.
Oh shit! Wow. Scared off something we didn't see, I think.
And that is going to bring us to 10T.
I'm gonna get out from behind Susan, and I guess deactivate my disguise self. And
Okay.
Go, haha! You didn't know it was me. And I want to attack the one that's sitting on the rock.
Okay.
Boom. I said, there we go.
Okay. You manage to connect with your arrow as this one is going to stand up as he sees his friend burning alive. And he's going to pull out his crossbow, but in the process is hit directly in the shoulder with one of your arrows, and he lets out a shriek, and he is still standing, though.
With it being my first attack, I will use the Dread Ambusher and attack again.
Your second... actually, I think that just deals extra damage, though, right?
I think I have to hit it. Let me go to it. I clicked share, but I guess it said no.
Let's see. Start first. You can make one additional attack as part of the action if the attack. So it's with your second attack, if that hits. So you'll need to attack again.
All right.
Okay. And that one hits as well. This one actually piercing straight through his skull, knocking him back, and he falls dead on the rock.
They didn't see the surprise coming. And then I'll end my turn.
That's going to bring us to this thug who is going to resolve himself and try to run up to you, Urus, and make an attack against you with his mace. It's going to be a 14 to hit for 6 damage.
He bashes me.
At which he comes across again and hits you directly in the head with a multi-attack for another 6 damage. And he says, "Looks like I'm gonna be the new Glasstaff, boys!" And that's going to end his turn. That will bring us to this one, who's going to charge you, Uthal, and take a couple of swings at you.
I'm ready.
That first one's definitely going to miss. His second attack, you parry off as well. It is now your turn, Uthal.
They're not showing in the thing.
What's
unless
that?
you don't want them to show in the thing.
What's that?
Your rolls.
The roll 20 check.
Oh, yeah, I had talked to myself on. They both missed.
Yeah, no worries. I didn't know if that was by design. All right.
I turned that on when I was rolling the intimidations.
Okay, I get very angry. I just want to go to the bathroom, and I start raging, and then I'm going to reckless attack this guy who tried to run up to me. So I'll swing with advantage, but if he survives, he can attack me with advantage.
Okay.
So let's make that happen.
That definitely hits, and you cut across his chest as blood just kind of spills out, but he is still standing.
Perfect. I'll end my turn right there.
Okay. That's gonna bring us to you, Urus.
Getting surrounded by these two guys, I'll kind of just duck down and cover my head and start begging, "No, don't hit Urus! No, leave alone!" Grovel, cower, and beg.
Is that end your turn?
Yeah, everyone. If you attack them, you get advantage on them as long as they're near me or within 10 feet.
Does that do anything to you?
Oh boy.
No, I'm just sitting there, just begging.
Please, no. Okay. Then that's gonna bring us to Susan.
I want to attack this guy here, right in front of Urus.
Okay.
And I would like to use my fancy new longsword. I'm going to do it one-handed. And hope for the best.
That definitely hits.
Perfect. That's just what I like to see.
And that's going... Yeah. Which one were you attacking? The one right in front of you here?
Yeah.
Okay. That's going to definitely hit. And you slice across his arm for 5 damage.
And then I would also like to do a bite attack against him as a bonus action.
Okay.
Let me scroll back up here.
That also hits as you just bite in. So right where you cut across his arm, you follow up with a bite and latch onto his arm for an additional 2 damage. And he screams out, what the hell? She's biting me!
And
he kind of looks back to his friends.
Hit points from this.
He kind of looks back to his friends for any you gonna do anything about this? Does that end your turn?
Susan feels strengthened now. Yeah.
Okay. Then this red brand is going to listen to his friend, and he's going to pull out his heavy crossbow and take an attack at you, Susan. Which is going to miss and just sink into the wall.
Arrow? Oh, okay. That would have been cool to catch the arrow.
That would have been cool.
Like in Mulan.
Mulan was enjoyable. We did enjoy that. That's going to bring us to you, Tim T.
I'd like to go up onto this hillside and then shoot at the one that just shot at Susan.
Do it if you bad.
Oh, I'm bad.
That is going to hit. And it sinks right into his gut. And you see him sort of cough up some blood. Still standing, though.
I'll take a couple more steps and then end my turn.
Okay. Let's see. That is going to bring us to this one. Urus. He's now kind of distracted away from you since he's just been bitten on the arm by a actual lizard person. And he's going to turn to you, Susan, and take a couple of swings with his mace. The first one's going to be a 16 to hit.
Nope.
Okay, and he will follow that up with a 24 to hit.
Well, that's a bummer.
Which is going to deal 7 damage.
Really only 4. My temporary are gone now. Boop, boop, boop.
And the one that attacked you, Uthal, is going to turn back to you, Urus, and say, "Quit whining, you little baby!" And he's going to take a couple of swings at you. Since you're groveling, do they have advantage or anything like that?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So it's going to be a 19 for 7 damage. And then a 6 as he misses the second attack. Uthal.
Okay, time to talk to Tom, and then I'll attack the same one with Eurus's advantage.
All right. That definitely hits. And you just come clean across and decapitate him. The guy's head does a little flip and actually just kind of lands directly on you for a second there, Urus, and bounces off onto the ground in front of you, just spilling out blood. This one is now deceased.
All right, you're next. Then I'll come run up next to this guy, and I'll end my turn.
Okay, Urus, you're up.
I am going to. Yeah, I'm gonna heal myself. I'm gonna use my celestial pact magic to cast healing light as a bonus action on me, and I'm gonna expend. I'm gonna do it twice, so that's 2d6. Roll dice here. So I heal for 8.
All right.
Very nice.
Then I'm gonna quickly just kind of remove one of my hands from my eyes, just unsheath my dagger, and just try to poke this guy.
Okay, make an attack. That hits, and you stab this guy in the gut. He didn't see it coming for a second, and blood just spills out of his side. Yet, still standing, very pissed off, very hurt, but still standing.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. About this time, 10T, you hear a click and then a shoo as a bolt comes flying towards you from behind. Does a 13 hit? I don't think it does.
It does not.
Okay, you hear and then see a bolt whiz past your head and into the distance. And that's going to bring us to Susan's turn.
I would like to use my fancy new weapon again.
Okay.
And
That definitely hits. 17 and 5 damage. So you rush up to him, and he's going to try to take another swing down at Urus, but you come in and block it with your shield and push him back. And as you do, you follow up with a slice that just cuts his throat open, and he grabs at his throat, unable to stop the bleeding, and falls to the ground dead. To those of you standing right there, that is the last of them.
Thank you.
Actually, I take that back. There's one more. There's him right there. And he is going to actually turn and run after what he just saw. And he's going to use the dash and just disappear behind a building. And you hear him say, "You'll never see me again. I'm sorry. I fucked up." And he just disappears into the town.
Good.
10T.
Hearing the arrow whiz by me, I'm gonna yell out, "There's coming from behind," and turn around and shoot at the one.
That definitely hits. And it's a direct hit right between the eyes, as it's enough to just put him... He basically goes as stiff as a board, falls back on his heels, and then onto his back, onto the ground, without even moving a muscle, and is dead.
I like to yell it again, "Never mind."
Perfect.
And that is going to take us out of combat.
Okay,
Well,
great.
Good.
That was unexpected.
Yes, it was. And I run behind the building.
Step to the bathroom. Open the door to the Stonehill Inn real quick, and just when I open it, just yelling, "Stonehill, most red brands now dead." Yes.
You see Mr. Stonehill actually peeks up from under the bar, just from hearing the commotion. Right, yeah. Yeah, that's good. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, finally.
Yes, and I'll just close the door.
Ah,
I'd like to try to recover any of my arrows.
uh,
I shot 4.
you shot 4. You can recover half of them.
I'll check this guy out after I'm done.
So most of them don't seem to have really anything on them besides the weapons they were just carrying on them, as well as their just general kind of shitty garb with their red scarves. Which, might I add, since no one has said anything, you are all still wearing one as well.
Oh,
I'll
but
take mine off.
they're
I'll take
Yeah.
mine off as well.
each carrying
As well.
a mace, and there are a couple with a heavy crossbow in hand.
that might have been the strange looks we were getting.
Oh my god.
Oh, good point, ID10T. Good point.
We were all ID10Ts.
I might not be the smartest, but that seems about right.
Now the townsfolk thought we went to the dark side, but nope.
What do we do about bodies? Yes? They
Except
Maybe
for
we should-
Stonehill. He knew we were not bad people.
I'm sure they have some type of roadkill service that will come clean up the bodies.
Let's ask the Mr. Stonehill.
Yes. Ask, please.
Okay, I'll go inside.
All right, heading back inside.
I finally got to go to the bathroom, Mr. Stonehill. But what do we do with the dead red brands? You're expert, right?
Well, and he just sort of walks to the edge of the bar and says, usually that's taken care of by Lennar over here, and but you can see he's indisposed, and he points over to this larger gentleman here, but he seems to be just absolutely passed out drunk on the table. But I'm sure he'll get to it when he wakes up.
Okay, I will leave him a tip in silver. So 10 silvers of gold. So I'll leave him 50 silver. And if you have a note, be like, it's for the bodies outside. And I'll just put it like in front of him, the 50 silver.
Okay.
And then okay. Okay, well, great. I'll just leave.
And heading back outside?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Okay, guy inside will take care of bodies. I left him a tip, and okay, let's go.
okay,
Town hall.
let's go.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, you make your way just around the corner from the inn here, just down here to the town master's hall. When you arrive, let me pull it up here. Whoop, that's not what I wanted. Are you all going in?
Yes.
Okay. You all walk in, and you see
I got my 2 chests.
Mr. Wester still sitting there, not really doing anything except eating. But that's all you really see. And when you enter, he says, "You again? What do you want?"
Where is Sildar? What are you eating?
I love the follow-up question there, by the way. Well, it's turkey, and Sildar, he's down in the cellars, down in the basement. And the answer is no. You can't have any of my turkey. You ate half the last one, and you ruined it. The second half of it, you threw it all over the floor. Now, look, I'm grateful that you took care of the red brand problem, even though I didn't really think they were a problem in the first place. But I suppose there's enough people happy about that. But I'll get and he just seems out of breath just from talking. And he says, I suppose I can get Sildar back, but Sildar, so your friends. And a few moments go by, and eventually you hear from some footsteps coming from the southeast corner of the town hall there, and you see Sildar walking upstairs. And he walks up to you, Susan, and greets you, puts his hand on your shoulder, and says, "It's good to see you again. I'm glad you made it out."
Thanks, Sildar. You too.
Right.
How are you?
Well, friends, to be honest, I've been better. One of my closest allies has revealed him, and he turns around as 10T walked. Oh my God, you scared me. Okay, how about let's all have a seat, right? Let's not all crowd around poor old Sildar here.
6 feet? That sounds good.
Yes, we need to talk about Black Spider. Yes. The moment I say that, I want to turn and like do one of these at the town hall, dude.
He's
Beautiful.
See what he did.
That's beautiful.
his actual reaction is this. He's got a turkey leg in one hand and he's just munching on it, and he goes to take a drink and he looks up. Can I
reacting to my stare?
can I help you?
I was trying to see if those words like he had already had a face of shock before I got there.
He had no shock. If there's any shock, it's a, "Why the hell are you looking at me like this, you fucking kobold?"
And then I just walk away.
As you approach Sildar, he sort of leans over to the side towards you and says, "I'll be honest, I'm pretty sure Mr. Wester is too dumb to be in league with people like the Black Spider."
Okay, good.
Yes.
What
Susan,
did Sildar want to meet for?
will you join us? You gave him the
I've
blue
gone
steel. You gave him the blue steel look.
Yep.
Perfect. So he says, Susan, and he motions over to the seat next to 10T.
I'm just
All the way over there?
If it's not too much trouble.
No, I'm going.
He turns to you, Urus, and sort of smiles a little bit. And it's the first time you've seen Sildar smile in a while, probably since you saved him. And he says, "Should I see if Mr. Wester has a booster seat for you?"
Wow.
No, Oris is fine sitting on the table. Yes.
Very well. Well, I've had a chance to speak with Yarno. He's locked up below. I have sent word to Neverwinter, specifically to the council and to no one else, to send an escort down here to bring him back to Neverwinter. He will face the Alliance's justice. But that does not solve our more immediate problem of finding our dwarven friend, and now finding about this drow who calls himself the Black Spider. Did you find anything else down there that may help?
Yes. Black Spider has spies in Neverwinter. Yes.
Spies. Did it specify what type of spy?
No. Just somehow spies knew Sideshow was coming. Yes. Maybe you and Gundren? Yes. Also, big bugbear, mean bugbear in cave with goblins. We killed goblins. Clark was there. Yes. Escaped and went to Claw,
Crag
something Claw.
Cragmaw
Fawn?
Castle.
Cragmaw, yes, Castle. He is there now.
Yes, I've heard of it. I don't know specifically where it is, but look, I feel like this is where our ways are going to part. I'm going to need to wait here and make sure Mr. Albrecht doesn't escape, and I need to make sure he is safely escorted back to Neverwinter. But if this Black Spider truly is in league with the goblins, then perhaps if you were to wander around in the Tribor Trail area, you could perhaps find one of their patrols and get them to lead you to the castle under extreme threat of violence, if you know what I mean.
Yes. Sideshow is very violent. Yes.
Now look, all of this is connected. It has to be. Gundren, the goblins, the Black Spider, it all seems to lead back to the Wave Echo Cave. And if what I understand is true, they've probably taken Gundren to this Cragmaw Castle. He knows where the Wave Echo Cave is. And perhaps he may know how or where this Black Spider is. Perhaps he's at the castle. I don't know. But I trust that I can perhaps hire you to see this through and finish this. I will pay each of you 500 gold if you are able to bring Gundren alive back to Phandelver and help us reopen the caves. And might I add a little asterisk. Make sure whoever or whatever is holed up inside that castle is eliminated.
Okay. Yes. Everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't complain
Yeah.
about 500 gold.
I was going to go
Where-
find Gundren anyways, and now we get 500 gold, and I get to kill something and probably eat it.
Where's this castle? Where are we going?
We don't know. You're going to have to find one of their scouts, their raiding parties, something. Someone out there knows. And if what you're telling me, the information you found in the cellars, based on the information that I've gotten from Glasstaff, they know where this castle is. If you go out there and you find the right goblin, and you press the right buttons, I assure you, they're weak. They will break. They will tell you where that castle is.
Okay. We will do this.
He takes a sip of his ale and says, "You have my thanks, and you have the thanks of the Lord's Alliance. And rest assured, even though this seems like a lot of money, we are good for it."
Is there anything else? Anyone else? Also, maybe looking for Gundren or mine that is ally? Yes.
The only other one that I would have told you a few days ago was Yarno.
Oh.
But this town seems to be built on the ruins of a failed attempt at riches, and as you know, history tends to repeat itself. And unless we find Gundren and the map to the cave, this town, as well as the surrounding areas, will fall to darkness as well.
Okay. We go. Yes. I'll just walk across the table.
Just on the table? Just are you being careful not to like kick goblets over, or are you just marching on across?
I'm stepping around stuff.
Okay.
I'll just jump down.
And you hear from the far end of the table, "You must quit walking on my table. It's a nice table."
Is everyone ready? Yes. Maybe more question?
Did we already ask you about the ride-off person, Yarno? Or not Yarno, Sildar, or no?
I'm not familiar with anyone by that name.
Hey, you, and I point to the fat guy at the end of the table.
He doesn't
say
seem to
out loud.
respond. He's face deep in a turkey right now.
Do you know a person named Ride-off? Yes, no?
He doesn't even see. It's like he doesn't even think you're talking to him.
Okay.
Sildar.
I have a question for you. I kinda just look down on him.
What? You come in here into my hall. You eat my
You
turkey.
know-
You throw it on the ground.
Do you know who Ride-off is?
You better ride off these nuts before I call the guard on you.
How tall is he?
He's short and stubby.
If you weren't in charge, I would teach you a lesson.
I'll teach you a lesson. He just goes back to eating. And then he stops for a second and looks back at you, and he just sort of, it seems like he realizes that he just talked really bad shit to a giant man with a great axe on his back. And he says,
You know, I'll take my great... Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
and he says, look, I'm sorry, I'm hungry, all right? When I get hungry, I get grumpy, all right? So, no, I don't know this rhino that you're looking for. I'm sorry. But
Okay.
Just let me eat. Just let me eat. That's all I want, all right? Sildar is been sitting there this whole time.
Okay. If no more questions, we go. Yes.
Sildar.
Yes,
Where do you
yes,
think the
yes.
scouting? Do you have any insight as to where the scouting party might be that we could find them to interrogate to see where the castle is? Because right now, I don't really feel like we have a lot to go on. It's just like maybe find a goblin, maybe interrogate them, maybe find out where the castle is, go to the castle, kill the person, eat them, and then I get 500 gold.
So
But I need step 1.
he rolls out a scroll on the table and flattens it out, and it looks like it's a map of the surrounding area.
Ooh.
And he takes a quill and says, okay, look, this is where we currently are, and I'm gonna use purple here. This is Phandelver, this is where we are.
Yes, okay.
If you take the path northwest out of Phandelver and head back up to the crossroads to the Tribor Trail,
Bloop, 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 bloop.
you could venture off onto the plains this way, or that way, or hell, even to the east. Any of those directions. There are typically parties that scout around those areas looking for wagons to loot, people to rob, or people to just kill. It's your choice, but no doubt it will probably not take much effort to find something.
Perfect. Thank you.
And we will go back to our Town Master's Hall here. And he says, that's everything I have for you. I must see myself back down to the cellar to make sure Glasstaff doesn't try anything funny.
Sildar, before you go, one last question. Do you know where Wyvern Tor is? Maybe? No? Yes?
Wyvern Tor, it's in the hills, the mountains to the east, to the northeast of here.
Is it on your map?
It's quite a barren land, and it's overrun by orcs.
Overrun as in like we could take them, or overrun as like it's a lot of orcs?
It truly depends on your tactics, I suppose. But breaking out of game for a minute,
Sure.
I'm gonna see if I say this right, because I'm terrible at this. Poraku 502. Thank you for the follow. We appreciate it. Welcome to Cloak and Stagger. He brings the map back out and pulls his quill back out and says, I don't know exactly where it is, but I know that Wyvern Tor was once it was a nest, more or less, for Wyvern, and some adventurers went in, they cleared it out, they took care of everything, only for it years later to be re-inhabited by more awful, awful creatures. All I know is that it's somewhere in this general vicinity in the hills to the northeast.
Okay. I will use my Wander feature, and I have an excellent memory for maps and geography,
Okay.
and I will remember that like a photo.
All right. And after hearing the speak of Wyvern Tor, you hear Mr. Wester speak up again after, like, with his mouth half full of food. Oh, yeah, the orcs. Yeah, if you take care of them, I'll give you 100 gold apiece. They've been affecting all kinds of folks coming in here with trade and goods. It's really been messing us up. If you can handle that, y'all would be fantastic. I know you did the whole red brand thing, but we all know that was, that wasn't really much of a problem to begin with. But these orcs, that's the real problem. You take care of them, you take care of us. You take care of us, I take care of you.
Wow, that was great.
Not as good as this turkey. And he goes back to cleaning another turkey leg.
Hi.
Okay. That's what we do now.
Sildar says, my friends, you pulled me out of that cave. I should not be alive, and God's willing, Gundren and his brothers are still alive. I pray that you bring them safely back to their homes here, wherever is safe. But we need to find that cave before the Black Spider does, or it could spell trouble. But you have my everlasting gratitude, and should we see each other again, anything you need, all you must do is ask.
Okay.
Yes, Sildar is a good human. Don't die.
Right.
I will do my best. My escort is supposed to be here in 2 days. And
Okay.
he
Oh.
sort of looks at each of you and nods and turns around and makes his way back down the staircase.
So,
until
Sildar,
he
if your
disappears.
escort's going to be here in 2 days, when are you going to leave town? Haha, joke, funny, yes.
He doesn't even respond. All right, so let's take a break right there. That's a good stopping point for just a quick break. So we're gonna take 15. So if everybody's watching, if you're new here, I see we have some. Oh, we crashed. We have a crashed Kira again. She's back. If you are new here, because I do see we have some new faces in the chat, and you enjoy the shenanigans we're doing so far, give us a follow. We do this every Saturday and every Monday, and do other random stuff throughout the week. Also, if you're one of our regular subscribers, it's September, which means you get discounts off of subs, which support the channel, which help us do this. So we're going to take a 15, get a refill, hit the bathroom in real life and not just in the game. So we'll be back, let's say, at about 10 after 10, and we're going to continue on until 11. So we will be right back, everybody. Hang in there. All right, we're back. I think everybody's back except for Uthal, who's not back. He's got his back face. He's back, but his back is back to us. Let's see how long until he notices. Let's see. Actually, this might prove to be a really boring stream if we just sit here and watch his back. So we're gonna ignore him. He'll be back when he gets back. The lot of you have now left the town master's hall, right down Chow. I know we're not on the main little town master's hall map there, but what Urus, as kind of the main party leader, what would you like to do?
I would like to start leading us towards the Lionhead's Coster.
Okay.
It's called. I think that's what it's called. Lion Shield. Yeah, Lion Shield Coster. Yep.
Okay. It's actually literally just across the street from where you are at.
We ventured long and hard and hopefully make it.
What a tough adventure you've had so far. Let me pull it up here. Lion Shield Coster. I'm gonna put Baby in a corner here since he's got his back turned to the stream, because we had a countdown timer and he ignored it. Oh, you checked his watch. He just checked his watch. There he is. Oh wow, hi. Here he comes. Everybody be surprised that he's here when he gets here.
We get like local here.
Oh hey, wow, hey, what's up, man?
Oh my god.
He's here.
What?
Don't forget to record.
I never stop.
I'm listening, I promise.
I don't believe you because we've been playing for 5 minutes. All right, we got to give him shit when we can. All right, so Uthal's gonna wait outside. You walk into the front door of this building that has a sign out front with a large emblem of a lion, a blue lion with a shield crest around it. And when you walk in through the front door, behind the desk is a younger woman that just seems to be sort of sitting there writing on a piece of parchment.
Walking in, I turn and I look for Uthal. Yeah, you say he's outside?
Uthal was outside, yes, but he can come in if he's here now. I don't know what he's doing now. He's muted.
I don't know if I should be excited or not. I don't know what to do.
He's just doing this outside. None of you guys see this.
I have my chest.
He's holding two chests.
I have my chest on my shoulders. So I'm like holding them. Like,
Okay, so you enter the Lion Shield Coster.
it's finally happening. I cannot believe it. This is going to be beautiful.
And the young lady sort of looks up at you and tilts her head a little bit and takes her measure of each and every one of you and says, "Oh, you must be the The carnival that's come to town.
We are! Someone's heard of us.
When is your first show?
I'm sorry, man, but I believe that you may have missed it.
Out of character, I really want to say right now and just make a mage hand and slap her. I don't do that. That's just the first thought that came to my mind. Urus does actually not know why we are here, and I'll just look at Uthal.
What's that we hear?
It sounds like tavern. It sounds like we're in a
Oh
bar.
yeah. Here, I got the wrong background noise going. My apologies. There we go. Okay. So she says, well, what brings you here to our establishment?
Well,
Uthal?
oh, is this on me? Okay, great. I was not prepared, but hello. We are a sideshow, as we call ourselves, and we originally wanted to come here because we found some of your boxes in a goblin cave, and we wanted to let you know about it.
She sort of tilts her head at you and says, "You found my boxes, my stolen goods, in a goblin cave,
Yes,
and
the
then
boxes.
you just left them there."
Well, I kind of like change my demeanor a little bit. Like, we really didn't have good way to bring them to you, but we are letting.
Did I not see you come into town on a wagon pulled by 2 ox?
Maybe. Are you fans of Sideshow? How you follow us?
Your
How
story's
would have
just
we
not
known
lining up,
before
friend.
we were coming in here that they belonged to you? Why would we have just grabbed random stuff? We left it in there. That's not ours. It just so happens we saw your emblem on your side of your building. So we want to say, hey, you know what? It was in the cave. The people stole it. Wanted to let you know.
Do you genuinely believe that, or are you trying to make a deception check? Because
No, I
Sildar
believe
did.
that. That's not my problem.
Because Sildar told you it belonged to them in the cave.
I didn't trust Sildar. I don't know who Sildar is. He's just some weakling who died almost.
Okay, well, I
I'll do a
appreciate...
deception check if you want, but
No, that's fine. She says, well, I appreciate you letting me know that, but... And she looks to the left and looks to the right. I'm not exactly quite equipped to go into a goblin cave by myself to get 200 pounds of supplies back to my shop, so I do appreciate the information, but is there anything else I can do for you?
Are you only person here? You don't have like strong people who like carry boxes and stuff for you? People with armaments?
When I get shipments in from out of town, I have people bring them in. Once they're
Right.
in, I have no need to move them. The people who buy my wares move them.
what is it that you do sell here?
Well, since we got off to such a great start, this and that.
Because we buy some stuff, we have lots of money. I like
Very illuminating.
shake the chest. Like,
I'm more of a specialty store. What is it that you're looking for?
what if we start over and say you are willing to give us reward?
You only get
if-
one chance to make a first impression, my friend.
Would you be happier? Would you pay us if we went and got your boxes and came back?
I most certainly would.
Would you give us cart? Would you give us means of transportation?
Unfortunately, I don't have a means to give you. As you can see, and she looks out the window, Phandelver is not the large town. It's not a Baldur's Gate. It's not a Neverwinter. I don't have a lot of resources to work with here, so I have to rely on what I have in front of me. And when a shipment does make it here that isn't raided by orcs or goblins, I do what I can with it. Most people here in this town are miners. They search for gold. They like to go into the mountains. And they like to search for lost treasures. Most of them don't find them, but I'm here to supply them with things they can use to protect themselves, or even things they can use to survive on if they are out in the wild for a while. But, seeing as how this is a shop that I run, but I do not own the Lion Shield company, I have to see after its best interests.
Are you trying to say you just work here?
I suppose if you were going to put it in a simpler term, then yes. I just work here.
Do you happen to sell carts that can carry 200 pounds of crates from a goblin cave to here?
I don't, but seeing as how you're in a traveling carnival, I see as though you should have no problem acquiring such a vehicle, yes?
Well, I was
Ma'am.
trying to buy you one.
Ma'am, excuse me. I didn't catch your name. Karen, was it?
Oh, God.
She says, "It's Liline."
Oh,
But you would have
Liline,
known
yes.
that if you'd asked initially.
All right, Lily Pad. My name is Yuto.
I lick my lips. I look around to my comrades.
We do sell chapstick if you have issues with dry lips.
Oh, no. They're fine. Thank you.
Being obvious, are there stuff on the wall that's for sale? Is there like anything out here?
There is literally nothing in this front room.
It's just a table, a blank wall, and her.
Yep. So,
Liline, are you
So-
interested in selling anything for this business in which you work for that
I
you
got
just work
money.
here?
your rough demeanor aside,
I am
will
a lizard person.
She looks at the rest of you. Your friend is not doing the rest of you, any favors.
Urus does
Susan-
not care about this place.
Susan, I just want to sell. I've been waiting for this for days. I just want to buy something.
Say, Liline, are you hungry? I have some salted pork if you would like some. Let me be nice to you.
That's a very quick 180-degree turn, but I appreciate the gesture, but I have plenty of food. That being said, is it true that you are the ones that have rid the town of the red brand problem?
Wait, how you know this?
Well, considering I looked out my window and saw you kill about, 6 of them in the street? And, yes, their bodies are still laying there, because I assume Lennar is passed out in the bar still.
I left him tip. He will find the, and, he will get the note, and he will do his job.
Lennar will eventually get around to it, but know that one does not run a successful business, especially in a town such as Phandelver, without being in the know and paying careful attention to all that happens around my establishment.
Well, Eurus, you're in charge.
We dealt with Red Brand. Yes. Why?
Well, I see the staff on your back. I see the top of it is made as glass. I can only assume that is the weapon carried by the notorious Glasstaff, yes?
Urus' new nickname. Yes.
So you're Glasstaff now.
Glasstaff
Yes.
2.0.
Is easy to remember because wielding Glasstaff now. Yes.
Well, as long as you are better than the last one, I suppose that's fine. Now, if we're going to start over, hi, welcome to the Lion Shield Coster. What can I help you fine people with?
Hi, we would like to buy and sell. Yes, this is exciting. I can't wait.
I am more than happy to do business with the fine people who have secured this town. We do appreciate it. Is there anything specific you're looking for?
So how does this work? Do you have menu? Do you have items? I don't see anything to buy out here.
She looks down at the piece of paper she was jotting on when you walked in and sort of puts her hand spider-like on it, flips it around, and just scoots it towards you. And looking at it, it looks like a manifest of what she has in stock. From looking at it, you can see that she sells everything that is in the adventuring gear section of the player's handbook, which I will link in Dragon Chat for you here. And in this particular case, there is no monetary limit on what she sells, as was the other one.
Do you buy rare goods too? Yes?
I do.
Ah, very good. Urus has a very rare item. Yes. And I'll go to Uthal and I'll kind of just pat his shin and motion him to lean down to me.
Yes, I put the chest down and I'm here to aid and abide.
Okay, good. And I'll open the chest and I'm gonna rummage through until I find that pearl.
Okay.
And, once I do, before I even pull it out, like I'm gonna act like I'm still digging in the chest.
Mm-hmm.
But I am going to cast distort value on it to
Okay.
double
Wow.
what it looks like it's worth.
Okay. So, touch 1 minute. Distort value. You cast a spell on an object no more than 1 foot on a side, doubling the object's perceived value by adding illusory flourishes and polishes to it or reducing its perceived value. Anyone examining the object can ascertain its true value with a successful intelligence check against your spell save DC. What's your DC?
My spell save DC is, I'm not sure. It is 12.
Okay.
Now I'm going to take the pearl out and I'm going to hold it up to her. Look, pearl, very rare thing. Yes, and I'll hold it up to her.
Okay. So she is going to take a look at it, and she is going to roll this with advantage, as this is kind of generally her specialty. And she's able to look at this and say, yes, this is quite an impressive pearl. But as you can see here, and she pulls out from under the desk a magnifying glass and holds it not in front of her, but in front of you, and flips it around and says, you can see here there's a slight imperfection, as well as here a scratch along the edge. I'd be willing to offer you 70 gold for this. As a perfect one goes for 100.
Uthal, do we have pearl is most valuable thing? Yes, we have.
Death, Dice, and Dungeons, thank you for the follow.
Well, that is more of a philosophical question than anything.
Gold counting.
Oh. Off the top of my head, I believe so. Yes, I think so. We do, out of character, we do have that jade frog statue with orbs for eyes. I think on the top of my head, this is it. Maybe I have to check the other chest. I haven't had the other chest access in a while. This is new chest. This is old chest. So I point on the floor. I point on the floor after I realize I don't have them on my shoulders.
You're just so strong, you're used to carrying them. It's like you're carrying nothing.
70 gold for pearl. Yes.
Right. And she pulls out another piece of paper and she writes down, you see her write down 70. What else?
I'll just open one of the chests and just lob it in.
I would
She doesn't
like,
give you the gold. She doesn't give you the gold
Oh, she
yet.
didn't get the gold yet?
No,
Okay.
she's just written down 70. You said you
I'd
had
like-
more. You, Mr. Robot Man.
10.
I would like 27 arrows, please.
Ah, so it's weapons you seek. Well, let me go take a look and see what we've got. Well, actually, and she jots down at the bottom of the sheet, you said 27 arrows.
Yes, please.
She jots down 27 arrows. What else?
In this first, well, you're in there. You see the carnelias?
I do.
Oh, I was talking to my friend Eurus, not you. But here they are.
Yes. The Carnelians.
Carlos.
As a
We can
wild
s-
woman screams from the distance.
A wild Kim approaches.
What are they called? Carnelians? No, that's out of character.
Yeah, I think it was a carnelian. Yeah, they're like
Where is this?
gems.
The
Go ahead.
thing you sent us, Chapter 5 equipment. Is
It's
it?
in Dragon Chat in Discord.
Yep. I clicked it.
What about these carnelians? Would you give us whatever they're worth for them?
She takes a look at each one. She takes her magnifying glass and sort of looks at each one again. And she says, well, most of them seem to be in pretty good shape and not damaged. How many of these did you have?
5.
She says, I'll give you 40 gold apiece for them.
Okay, yes, great deal. Here we go.
Yeah.
40 each. That's
200.
200. Yes, I
So
was
she had
making sure.
She had 70 written down, and now she's written down 200.
What about this pouch that they were in? This was silk pouch. It's a great pouch.
I do
Great
not
for
have
holding
a.
those.
I don't have a use for the silk pouch.
Okay, well, how about we just donate it because we don't want it.
Sure, that's fine. So you're just given the pouch.
You all want the pouch?
She puts it back in the pouch. She sets it on the counter. She doesn't take it away. She just sets it on the counter alongside everything else that you have offered.
We also have the malachite gems. We have these, and I bring the 5 malachite gems.
Okay. She looks at each one of those and says, "These ones not quite as pristine as the last. I will give you 5 gold per."
Okay. What else we got?
And how
in
many did you
here?
have?
We had 5.
All right, so another 25.
Yep.
So that's 295.
Yep. Let me go back to the old. Did y'all keep that gold earring with the ruby in it?
I think I did. Otherwise I took it off my list, so I think I threw it in one of the chests while I thought we had it.
Yep. Oh, we have this. Does anybody want this before we sell it?
I have a platinum ring, but I've grown attached to it now since I've been wearing it, and I'm keeping it.
What about this gold earring? Does not match platinum, different color. Don't want to be
Don't
out
like
of fashion.
it. Get away. Exactly. Thank you.
Okay, how about this gold earring with ruby?
Gold earring with ruby.
I think it was worth about 30 gold from whoever said it, but I don't know.
She looks at it, takes her magnifying glass to it. This has definitely been worn. probably be by some wretched beast. I'll give you 15 gold for it.
Okay, deal.
And then, so she writes that down, and she says, is there anything else you would like to purchase?
1 second, we're getting to that. Hold on. The last thing I can think of is in this old chest. It's this jade frog with eyes, orb eyes. Eyes for orbs eyes.
Jade eyes. May I see it?
Yes.
So she takes a look at it, says, this is quite odd. I'll give you 30 gold for it.
What does everybody think? Is that good price or no?
I don't care for the frog, so
30 gold.
Very well. She points back to you, Tinty. You said for the arrows you need, that will be a gold and 50 silver.
Yes. Just take it off the tab.
We don't run a tab here.
Oh, I look at Uthal. Will you pay the lady, please?
Yeah, I think we have like a running negotiation going, if that makes any sense.
She says fine, and she writes down, -1 gold 50 from that. And I'll say, just for if you're done selling,
Yeah, that's all I got.
for the sake of expediency, anything you would want, you can go ahead and add that gold to your chest, and anything anyone's wanting to purchase, you can get it from the adventuring section of the player's handbook for the price listed.
She doesn't have like +1 or +2 or
Nope.
anything. No
Nothing
upgraded items.
super special now.
Does she have a better
But,
chest than the one I have?
What are you wearing?
Chest? Any better chest?
What I mean, I thought you meant like a chest piece. Based on no, I mean nothing that would like make yours look like garbage or anything. I'll tell you what. Ask her in character.
So, I am looking for a better carrying instrument of these chests. I need to consolidate my chest. So I could either say, hey, can you make change for me? Or what about like a better way to carry this stuff? Do you have anything like a fancy chest?
So you're looking for a bigger chest or a fancier chest or both?
Both, or what about like a smaller chest but carries more? Yes? Is that even possible?
What you are saying does not make sense.
No, but you never know.
She says, "One moment." And she walks out of the room, through the doorway, and closes it. You see for a brief moment there's a long hallway that leads behind that door where she walked. And after a few moments, you hear another door open and close. And about 3 minutes goes by.
Oris,
Go ahead.
Yes.
I hate her. She is Karen. She's so rude to her guests.
This might be under table business, maybe. Yes. Uris gets this feeling.
I'll tell you more outside when we leave.
I'm gonna talk some more shit when we walk outside this place. So a couple minutes go by, and she walks back out with a bundle of arrows and sets them on the desk in front of you, Tinty, and says, your arrows, my friend. And she reaches down beneath both hands now and pulls up this large cherry wooden chest with brass bracings around it. That seems to be about 1.5 times the size of both of your chests combined.
Oh my goodness gracious.
And says, 50 gold.
Okay. Well, so will you take these 2 chests?
I will.
Okay.
I will take 5 gold off the price, so 45 gold.
Okay.
For this.
I think this is a great idea. I don't know about you guys, but like this is great.
She slaps the hood of it. Do you know how much gear this bad boy can hold?
Beautiful, sir. Beautiful, sir. But, yeah.
Whatever makes you happy, Uthal.
This makes me really happy.
And she says, is there anything else I can help you with?
Can you make some change?
Perhaps for a fee.
Can I color up my chips? If that's okay.
You want to color up?
Can I consolidate my currency?
Well, seeing as how we are owned by a merchant company, I can't see why that would be a problem, but for our time and the effort, there will be a percentage taken from the total that we convert.
Is this like Coinstar? I've heard of this.
I'm not aware of Coinstar, but sure, why not?
I die.
Alright, so out of character real quick, just to keep it moving. So we have 600 copper, 300 silver, and we have 600 gold.
You're gonna make me do fucking math tonight?
Will all that fit in the fancy chest?
No.
Damn it. I want you to say yes, so we can just move on.
It's not a bottomless bag.
Damn it.
So what? How
one of those?
How much? Not for y'all. How many copper you say you have?
622.
So that's about 62 silver. So if you wanted to convert all your copper to silver,
Say 60.
We'll say 55.
That's fine.
55 silver. So
That's fine.
just delete your copper.
Yep.
Add 55 silver. And do you want any of that silver converted to gold?
Will all that fit in there?
How much gold do you have?
435. 600 gold. And we
Yeah,
have
sure.
400.
We'll say yes.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Great. All right. Thank you for conversions of currency and the fancy chest. I feel like this has been great.
Well, I must admit I didn't expect this interaction to go the way it did, given how you entered this. And she takes out a bow that she seems to have had right at her left hand the whole time and sets it on the counter. But it seems as though you are all trustworthy and decent folk. Albeit strange, we don't get kobolds and lizard folk and robots and giants here often, but I will say Sildar did come in and vouch for you, so Sildar is a friend. Therefore, I am obliged to at least entertain you. Now, that being said, is there anything else I can help you find people with?
So you mentioned you would pay us if we brought back the boxes. Sideshow has lots of places to go in limited time. How much would you pay us if we brought back 200 pounds of your good stuff?
She says, assuming that you came into town a couple days ago and that my goods are rotting away in a cave overrun by goblins, which are now gone, but could be overrun again, and they'd been missing for a week before that, so it's probably been pilfered. I would offer you, based on the condition of the goods on arrival, 100 gold.
Total or each?
Total.
Okay, we appreciate your offer of services. We will jot it down.
And just so you
Susan
know,
rolls
that
her
I'm a...
eyes. What?
Just so she notices that, and she says, just so you know that I'm a fair person, the price for the full return of all of my goods, had you brought it originally, would have been 250 gold. But a lot of that stuff is food, perishables. Chances are it's not good anymore.
You said she pulled out a bow?
And just set it on the table, just as, like, I was ready to shoot any of you in the face.
Does it look like any special bow?
It does. It looks pretty nice.
Is that bow for sale?
She looks down at it. And she looks back up at you. And says, unfortunately not. My father gave this to me. And it is not for sale.
I understand sentimental value. Did your father die from the heart attack assassin as well?
And she says, the heart attack assassin. We had red brands, we had bugbears, goblins, and now assassins.
Yes, strictly the heart attack assassin. If you hear anything about it, please let me know. I am seeking revenge.
I will keep my ear to the ground. And as she says that, she's sort of side-eye, like looking over, trying to catch your gaze, Urus.
I'm literally just kind of Urus kind of looks a little bit bored. He's just kind of looking around. Sometimes you see him counting how many lines are on the planks in the wood under him.
She looks back to you, Tinty, and says, if I hear anything about the heart attack assassin, I will send word for you.
Thank you so much. Killed the old man. I'll just turn around, start walking out, and you hear me sniffle.
She turns to you, Uthal, and says, is he one of the mechanisms from the war? As we lost Susan. Susan left the building.
It did it again.
Well, Lisa, it has been a pleasure selling with you, Lisa. I greatly appreciate it. We will go at the sideshow. It was a great time.
Well, it was a pleasure, and I wish you all the best of luck. Come to me again if you need any supplies. And she looks at Susan. But you can leave your attitude at the door.
Let me walk back.
I grab
Excuse
Susan.
me?
Susan, we are not fighting.
Susan,
If anyone had an attitude, ma'am, it was you this whole time. Miss Blue Lives Matter. You hear that?
I got it.
If
She
I'm
says-
the guest, then that means you need to be respectful to me. Now, why didn't you grab my totes? Bitch, they aren't my totes to grab. You heard that?
She just smiles and nods at you and says, have a good day, ma'am.
Oh yes, you too. Go get your own damn totes, cause I ain't doing it.
Oh my god.
Have a good day, ma'am. Go fuck yourself. Bye-bye.
Urus, did that get your attention?
Yeah, I was just staring at Susan.
We
little
gotta fight the girl at the counter.
She deserved it. She was a Karen. I told you, she was a Karen.
Or are you the
Susan-
Karen?
Susan doesn't. Whoa. Those are my boxes to get. She shouldn't expect me to just bring her boxes like an entitled bitch. That's not Susan's problem.
Guys, we are so rich. We've got 600 gold.
So she just smiles and looks at you all and says, "Thank you. And I wish you well on your adventures." And sits back
Susan
down
will not help with the boxes.
and starts just jotting back down on her paper again.
Guys, we've got 600 gold, 22 electrum, and 400 silver. We're so rich.
We go now? Yes?
Yes,
Okay.
that was
to
great.
Bellathor's goods? Other store. Yes, we go to other store.
Yeah, we could go to other store. We also need to go talk to Darren at the orchard. He told us
What?
to talk to him after we finish Red Brand,
Oh. Okay.
which is quite mysterious now looking back on it because he didn't say why.
We will see.
Yes, I love shopping. Check out my fancy chest.
So you are all headed to Barthen's Provisions?
Yes.
Okay. We're just gonna fucking zip zap zippity doo on over there. You find yourself in front of at the front door here of Barthen's Provisions.
What do you want to get here?
Reward. Yes.
He says, "Ah,
Oh,
wow, you're still alive."
Yes, Urus, very busy. Talk to many people. Business quick. Yes, you are a good man and honor word.
I have been known to be those things, yes?
Okay. You promise Urus 4 health potion for red brand problem. Yes.
Absolutely, and it has been handled?
Yes. Leader dealt with, and I'll just point behind me at the staff on my back.
Ah, the Glasstaff. Intriguing. Might I take a look at it?
Okay. And I'll take it off and I'll set it on the table.
He says, "The craftsmanship is magnificent. The glasswork, very impressive. No wonder the other red brands rallied behind him. You must be quite the magic user yourself, then."
Urus, yeah, why not? Yes, Urus, great magic. Look at hand, and I'll make mage hand. Pop in there.
And is it like shrugging?
Yeah, it's struggling with me.
He says, "Impressive. Very impressive. Yes. A deal's a deal. The 4 health potions I promised are yours. They're on the table over there behind you."
Okay. Thank you. No more red brands.
And you pick them up?
I'll just put them in my inventory.
Okay, you pick them up. Add 4 health potions to your inventory.
We anyone else need shopping? We just shopped for long time. Yes.
Susan's
Okay.
good.
Susan's disheartened and angry.
I'll walk out of the building.
She met her match with Laline.
Laline ought to be dead. Laline ought to be lunch.
That's a very Karen thing to say.
No, Lalene's the Karen. How do you
Here,
walk
we're gonna
into
start
a business?
we're gonna start a new hashtag. Who is the real Karen? All right. Where are you headed?
We go see Edermath. Yes.
Headed back to the Edomath Orchard?
Yeah, because he's the guy who said to go see him again that you were saying, right? Uthal?
Correct.
Right? Okay. Yeah, Edermath. Yes.
Okay. Zippity doo dah! Edomath Orchard. You are here. At the front door?
Is the door open?
It is.
Oh, I'll just walk right in. I can't walk right in.
Oh. Here. I'll move you in.
Edermath. Hello.
He stands up out of his chair.
Bust in the door.
We are here.
Hello, my friends. I assume your mission was successful.
Yes.
Tell me, how did things play out?
We kill Mini Redbrand and negotiate with Big One-Eye Monster and learn about Black Spider, but not really. Attack Glasstaff. He is in prison. Yes, take his staff. Now point to my back again. Deal with more Redbrand.
You took his staff.
Yes.
Interesting. Well, now that that's handled, what are your plans now?
Find mines.
The mines.
Echo mines.
The Wave Echo Cave.
Yes.
Do you have any leads?
No.
It seems you've hit quite a dead end there, then, haven't you? What is your plan?
We go beat up goblins. Yes, and ask them where Uthal, what is the name of castle?
The Chrysalis?
Ask them where Chrysalis Castle is.
I'm not familiar with a Chrysalis Castle.
I know
Sorry.
that's wrong, but that's
Chrysalis
Yeah.
Major. Sorry. It's a C word and an M word.
Cragclaw.
Cragmaw.
Cragmud.
Edermath
Ah.
Cragmaw.
There's been suspicion that that's been where the goblins have been operating out of for quite some time. But, no one's really been able to track it down, but I suppose if you find the right goblins and you push the right buttons, you could get that out of them. And perhaps you could help me with something along the way.
Yes.
You see, there has been some reports from some of the prospectors in the hills northeast of here that someone's digging around in the ruins of the old owl well. And really, more disturbingly, several of those prospectors have reported being chased from the area by undead. And you don't have to be any sort of genius to know that undead generally means bad things are happening there.
Yes.
It's a 2-day march northeast of here, and perhaps you might even run into some of your goblin friends along the way. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
This,
If you are
sounds like a good plan. Yes.
able to head that way and find out what's going on, then maybe we could work out some sort of reward, yes?
You don't happen to have a map, do you?
I will point it out to you, and I'll point it out to you off stream. Just so I don't have to do a bunch of flipping around.
Sure. Does he have a map, though?
He does, yes.
All right. I mean, I'll SpongeBob and Patrick it when they look at the map. Next to my feet.
He says, once you get in the general vicinity, you will see it. The ruins there, they are the ruins of an old watchtower. It was built by some ancient empire known as the Netheril. And something about undead being near there worries me that some sort of dangerous magic might be dormant there. But, again, I must reiterate, it's extremely dangerous, but if you can do that for me, I can help you out, and in the process you might find the information you're looking for.
Okay. So we come back after Owl Well.
Yes. That sounds fair.
Okay.
Darren, you seem to know a lot around here.
Well, I'm a couple of 100 years old, so yes, I try to keep up with what I can.
That's cool.
Yes, I suppose it is. Was there a follow-up?
Nope.
Yes. Goodbye.
Oh, yes.
He goes back to his chair and sits down and picks up his glass of wine and says, "Good luck, my friends, and please, you seem like good folk. Don't get yourself killed." Takes a sip of his drink. And close the door on your way out.
All right, we're heading out.
All right. That's where we're going to go ahead and end it tonight, because moving any further, we'd be diving into some stuff that would take us well past our time. I don't mind going over a little bit, but it is 11 o'clock, and that's generally where we call it a night anyway.
I figured we were going to take a rest before heading out. All right, everybody?
Yeah, it's getting kind of late in the day anyway.
Late.
So could we go ahead and just do that so we don't have to do it at the beginning of the next session?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have free room and board at the Stonehill Tavern, so you guys can head there and crash. You can eat and crash for the night, and then we can pick up right here next week, starting off at the tavern.
Oh,
long rest.
Yeah, long rest.
And I want to figure out that staff in that meantime.
Okay, absolutely. We can 1000% do that. So, how's everybody feel about tonight? I felt like that was fun. That was a good session.
Grace's head spinning from talking to so many people.
Talk to everybody.
That was an RP heavy session. You guys murdered some people in between. We had a Karen battle. And then you got money.
We got a lot of money. I don't know
We're
what
so
we're gonna
rich.
do with money.
Susan, you all right over there?
I'm fine.
JD's gonna get an earful after this.
Oh boy, I'm getting it. But it's for the stream. It's for the stream. The sacrifices I make. Okay. Well, in that case, we'll go ahead and call it here. What's today? Saturday? We're off tomorrow, unless anybody's doing something out of the ordinary. But I don't think so. So we're gonna be off tomorrow, but we'll be back Monday to continue our tabletop RPG sessions with some Shadow of the Demon Lord, where I will be on the other side of the table, and Sigor will be on this side of the virtual table, and telling me that I'm dying instead. So enjoy the weekend, everybody, and join us on Monday. And that's it. Does anybody have anything else to say before we go? Oh, well, bye, Kira. Kira crashed again.
Oh.
So, in that case, everybody have a good night. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on Monday. Good night.
Bye-bye.